Hello students, welcome back to the online tutorial of Class 10 Computer Application. Students, I hope you all are fine and safe at home. So today is the second online tutorial for your computer class. This is a view of your computer book. So students, we are doing with chapter 3 from unit 2. And the name of the chapter is HTML1 Basic HTML Elements. So students, in my previous class video, I have already discussed about some of the basic features of HTML and also a few terms related to HTML. I have discussed about the two different types of tags, that is container and empty tag. Also, I have discussed about different HTML editors, and I have shown you the basic structure of an HTML document, and also I have shown you how we can create and view an HTML document. Students, in today's class I am going to discuss about different HTML tags. So the very first tag is the HTML tag. This particular tag is always used to mark the beginning of an HTML document, and it refers to as the container tag. Why container tag? Because it has a starting as well as an ending tag. Okay, and this particular tag is always used to mark the beginning of an HTML document. Whenever we are going to create any HTML document, we will use this particular tag. Secondly is the head tag. Okay, so this tag is always used to specify the heading of a document, and this is also considered to be a container tag. Okay, so here we can see in the document structure this head tag. This is the head tag, starting head tag, and this is the ending head tag, and this particular tag is used to mark the heading or the title of a document. Next comes the title tag. This particular tag contains the title of the document, and the title of the document is displayed in the title bar at the top of the web browser. The title must be contained in the head section. So whenever we create any HTML document, definitely we'll have to specify a title for that particular document, isn't it? And that title will be specified using this particular tag, that is the title tag. And title of any web document or any HTML document will always be viewed at the top most bar, that is the title bar. Okay, and this is also a container tag. Here we can see in the document structure, title tag is always used within the head tag. Okay, here I have already mentioned the title must be contained in the head section. So the title tag will always be within the head tag, and similarly like the head tag, title tag is also a container tag, so definitely it will be having a start tag along with an ending tag. Okay, next comes the body tag. This tag contains the entire content of a web page. This is a container tag. So students, according to the structure of the HTML document, we can see whatever the contents that we want to display on the web page, whatever contents you want to view through the web page will be written within the body tag. And body tag is also considered to be a container tag. So it will definitely have a start body tag and an end body tag. So students, these are the different types of an HTML tags. Firstly, HTML Next comes the head tag, title tag, body tag. Okay, so these are the specific HTML tags. Okay, you need to keep it in mind. And with the use of these tags, the entire HTML document is created. Now, we are going to learn some different attributes of the body tag. We have already learned what is a body tag, isn't it? And it is a container tag. Now we are going to learn some different attributes of the body tag. In my previous class, I have already told you that attribute is normally used to provide some additional information of the element. And attribute is always used with the start tag, not with the end tag. So as we are going to learn about the different attributes of a body tag, so that means those attributes will be always used with the starting body tag, not with the ending body tag. Okay, and each and every attribute will be written within the start tag, followed by an equal sign and followed by the value of the attribute, which will be closed within single or double quotes. Yes, I have already discussed in my previous class how an attribute is represented. So the very first attribute of a body tag is a link. That is, A stands for active link. Okay, so this particular attribute will help us to specify the color of an active link. So active link refers to, suppose you are visiting a web page and that particular link has been clicked and you are viewing that page by clicking on that link. So that means as you are viewing that page, that means that particular link is active. So in order to specify a color to an active link, we will use the attribute a link. And as per the discussion in my previous class, attribute is always used with the start body, not only with the start body tag, attribute is always used with the start tag. Okay, so here is the syntax how we can use the a link attribute. So as is an attribute of the body tag, so we'll use with the start body tag. This is the start body tag, followed by the attribute. The name of the attribute is a link, followed by the equal sign, followed by the name of the color. That means color name will be the value of this attribute. Okay, so what type of colors, what are the different color names we can specify, I will let you know in my next class. So till then, you just keep it in mind. This is the syntax of how we can use an attribute with a tag. Here, this is the tag, followed by the attribute, followed by the equal sign, followed by the value of the attribute. Okay, so this is how we can specify the attribute of the body tag. Next comes the background attribute. Again, I'll repeat that as it is an attribute of the body tag, so again background attribute will be used with the start body tag, not with the end body tag. Okay, so what is the use of this attribute? It specifies the background image file path of the image. Now suppose if you want to apply or add or insert an image as a background of the web page, this particular attribute can be used. So background attribute is normally used to specify a background image for your document, for the web document. Okay, and this attribute, as it is a attribute of the body tag, so we'll use with the opening body tag. Now here is the syntax. Body, this is the opening body tag. Okay, we have closed this angular, we have started the angular bracket here and we have closed it here. This is the attribute, followed by the equal sign, followed by the value of the attribute. Now what will be the value of this attribute? As we have learned that each and every attribute will be having their own values, isn't it? So here the value is URL of an image. That means whatever image you are going to add as a background of the web document, that image will be somewhere, it will be saved in your computer system, isn't it? So the value of this particular attribute will be the part of that image, means where that particular image has been saved in your computer system. I'll show you with examples how we can specify background to a web page. Okay, so this is the syntax of the background attribute. Okay, next comes the bg color attribute. It specifies the background color of the web page. Now previously we have learned that we can add background image to a web page. Now this particular attribute, that is bg color attribute, will help us to specify different colors to the background of the web page. Again, I'm saying as it is an attribute of the body tag, so we'll use with the start body tag. So here's the syntax. This is the start body tag, starting angular bracket. Here I'm closing the angular bracket. Body, this is that tag, along with the followed by the attribute bg color, followed by the equal sign, followed by the value of this attribute. And the value of this attribute will be definitely a name of a color, as we are going to specify a color to the background of the web page, isn't it? So this is one of the attribute of the body tag. Next comes the link attribute. Previous attribute was a link, active link. That means the link that you are viewing, so it will be active link. Now normally whenever you visit a website, there definitely you'll find different hyperlinks and all, isn't it? Links, and the color of those links are by default blue, isn't it? So that is, this is the particular attribute that help us to specify the color of all the links in a web document. Okay, so if you want to give a color to the links that you have created in your document, this particular attribute is going to help you. So as it is an attribute of the body tag, so we'll definitely use this particular attribute with the start body tag. So here we can see this is the start body tag, followed by the attribute, followed by the equal sign, followed by the name of the color, where color name will be the value of this attribute. As per the discussion in my previous class, each and every attribute will be having their own value. Okay, so this link attribute will help us to give a color to the links of a web document. Next comes the text. It specifies the color of all the links in the document. Sorry, it is not links. This will be text, T-E-X-T. Okay, sorry. So it specifies the color of all the text in the document. Now by default, we can see the text of a web page is normally black, isn't it? So sometimes we may want to change the color of the text. So in order to change the color of the text, what we can do, we can use the attribute text. And as it is an attribute of the body tag, we'll use with the start body tag. So here's the syntax: body, followed by the name of the attribute, followed by an equal sign, followed by the value of the attribute. As we are specifying a color to the text, so the value will be definitely a color name. Okay, any color. Next attribute is a v-link. Previously we have learned a link, that is active link. Then we have learned links. Then this is a v-link. So v-link stands for visited links, the links that you have already visited. So what we can do, this particular attribute will help us to specify color to the visited links, when links that you have already visited. Okay, so how we are going to use? This is v-link. Not text. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, v-link, here syntax is body, v-link and color name. Okay, so this particular attribute will help us to specify a color to a visited link in your web document. Okay, this is how we can specify this particular attribute. Next comes the top margin. The top margins attribute will help us to specify not exactly this doesn't help us to draw margin, but what happens if you want to add some space at the top of the web page. Okay, add some space at the top of the web page. So this particular attribute will help us to add some specific amount of space at the top of the web page. Okay, so how this attribute is used? Body top margin equal to value. Value will be definitely a number. Okay, means more will be the number. That means more will be the value. That means more will be the number. More will be the space. If less is the number, less will be the space. Okay. Later on we'll learn with examples. I'll show you. So this is how the top margin attribute is used with the start body tag. Okay. So please do not forget to close this start angular bracket, and please do not forget to close this angular bracket at last. Okay. Next comes the left margin. So similarly like the top margin, so left margin attribute will help us to specify some space towards the left side of the web page. Okay. So how this attribute is used? Body left margin followed by an equal sign followed by the value, and definitely the value will be a number, where more the number, more will be the margin towards the left of the web page, less is the number, so less will be the space towards the left of the web page. So students, today in today's class we have learned about different HTML tags, isn't it? And also we have learned about the different attributes of the body tag. So in my next class video, I'll show you with examples how we can use those tags in an HTML document. Also, I will show you the use of those attributes that we have learned today. Okay, so till then, thank you.